and welcome to The Real Road. So I am at Fright Fest Festival in London. It's pretty bonkers actually. I've been here all week and I've been interviewing loads of people. Yay! Behind me is the press board, which is basically where I've been all week long. We are in Cineworld Square. Here's Mark. Mark, wave, say hi. We've got all of the crazy board behind us with all the Fright Fest things on it. It's crazy. So basically this week I have been working for Acting Hour and for the Fan Carpet. We've been working together to do interviews of cast and crew, so the directors, composers, writers, lights, producers, actors, and literally anyone who is in the press lineup for the films that have been screening here at Fright Fest. I've watched loads of horror films. I've had hardly any sleep, so I imagine the nightmares will be starting soon because I'm literally living in a world of crazy horror. And yes, it's been an intense week. Oh, most important thing, which is really cool. I got to see the new film Upgrade. Now, I saw the trailer for this film a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. And then I got to interview director Leigh Whannell, which was really cool. He's so lovely, and like the film just sounded really, really awesome, and I was very excited to see it. And then I went to see it about an hour after interviewing him, and it was freaking amazing, like amazing. Literally, if you haven't seen Upgrade, go and see it. Go and see Upgrade. It's absolutely phenomenal. Really, really enjoyed it. It'll be out by the time this video comes out, most likely. It's the 31st of August it comes out in the UK. And yes, just, you know when the trailer is like really, really good and gets you excited about a film? Most of the time, like, you get not disappointed, but they don't like live up to the hype of the trailer. This one does, and more. It literally gives you everything you want from it, so totally go and see that. A couple of other films which I'd like to mention that I've watched and really enjoyed were White Chamber, Bloodfest, which is by Rooster Teeth. Hi guys, fellow YouTubey people. I also watched Await Further Instructions, which was really good, and got to interview the cast and crew for that one as well. Shout out to Sam Gittins, who I know through lovely James Webber, director, who's also up for an award already. So fingers crossed you get that. You'll know obviously by the time this video goes out, but I hope that you do. I also really love Ravers. I really love The Cleaning Lady as well. Final Stop was cool because it's all like about the sound, and like it's better to listen to it like with headphones on, so that was a very, very cool film. One of the coolest things about this festival is that it's a real champion of independent film, and having come from an indie film background myself, I have such a huge love for it, and it's amazing to see these films like doing so well and to have such a huge group of like horror fans come and see them. And I really do wish like most of the films I've seen have been really good, so I wish them all the best of luck in everything that they're doing. So guys, I'm going to put a list of like my favourite films social media accounts in the description at the bottom, so do go check it out, give them a follow and give them some support, because indie film can like use all the support it can get because it doesn't have all the things that you get in Hollywood, like crazy amounts of funding to spend on advertising and budgeting. So please go support these films, and I'll really appreciate that.
Everyone, quiet!
When's the next film? How long is that?
Got 45 minutes.
Suspiria.
Deep breath. Compose yourself.
This is what Fright Fest is all about. Fun! Bit of a break from crazy things, so I've come to meet some friends for drinks and things. So we've got Alex.
Hello.
Who you will have seen previously in the ADR video that we did, but he is being himself today with his own voice. And we have Daniela. Hello. Daniela is currently emailing her editor because she was just telling us about how she likes to procrastinate with everything, so we're like, do it now! So she is currently doing it right now. I'm sorry that I missed the actual falling of the cards. I got really distracted by something going on the other side of the festival, because that's what happens. But yeah, the card building thing was cool, and that's what Fright Fest is kind of all about, is like people having a laugh and a lot of good fun and being really tired. So I'm gonna go back to my chocolate brownie right now. So I've come back into Empire for the festival and they finished the card tower. Check it out.
You got blue spray.
about your card tower and how proud you are of finishing it?
Very proud. It's my 4th time, so and my biggest one so far. So. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so we finished the interviews. Mark and I, this one, are now in search of some food before we pop over to the Phoenix where the after party is. Fingers crossed I'll get to meet some cool people there, maybe chat to some of the guys that I've interviewed. I think some of the directors that we've spoken to and some of the cast are popping over as well, so that'll be really exciting. I'm so freaking tired. I barely have enough energy left to keep talking because I've literally just been talking to people for like the last 4 days non-stop. And I can't even rest tomorrow because I'm going to a film screening event in Deptford. But thankfully for that one, I can sit down, and also you have to watch the film, so I can be quiet and not talk, which I can't wait for. Anyway, food. After party! So Fright Fest is now finished. I'm on the tube home. Put my festival pass away. Oh, it's been amazing. The after party was really cool, but it was very, very busy down there. And after interviewing so many people over the last 4 days, I am absolutely exhausted. So it is home and to bed, and then tomorrow, more movies. I actually worked out that over the last 4 days, I've done 70 interviews. 70 interviews! 70! That is a lot. And some of those were like 2 or 3 people at a time, so that's like probably between 80 and 90 people that I've interviewed over the last 4 days at the festival. I want to say a big thank you to Fright Fest and the organisational team behind it. It's a wonderful festival and I massively appreciate you having us there. I also want to thank Mark from the Fan Carpet, who is the company that we work with as Acting Hour, for helping with the interviews and for filming everything while I was doing all of the interviewing. Yeah, it's great to work together as a team, so thank you Mark for that one. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say because I'm so tired. There's probably much more that I could talk about. Also, thank you to everyone who I interviewed for being so lovely and like having such interesting things to say about your films. I watched a load of them. They were really, really cool. Again, guys, check the description at the bottom underneath this video because I'll be listing my favourite films there and some of their social media accounts. And also check out the Acting Hour YouTube channel, which is YouTube/Acting Hour, which is MACTINGHOUR. Link is also below, because we'll be posting up all of our interviews that we've done on there. So there'll be like 70 interviews appearing over the next like month or two. So yeah, check that out and go watch them and you'll find out more about the films. And on that note, thank you very much for watching guys, and bye.